All right. Man, big old country coming through all kind of technical difficulties, man. What in the world? Y'all know country boy ain't good with all these electronics and stuff, boy. What in the world, now? All right, man. So look. First of all, it's your boy Big Low Country. Y'all already know what time it is. Oh, hey, country baby, can you do me a favor and bring me some water, please, if you don't mind? I really appreciate it. Yeah. So y'all don't really know what time it is. It's your boy, Big Low Country. We sit out here breaking down some of this film breakdown, bro. So basically, y'all know that the Falcons aren't in the playoffs. Of course, a 4-12 season. You actually don't need to be watching it on TV to be completely honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. It's one of those situations where we can still break this thing down. So I just wanted to kind of hop on, chop it up with the coaching staff, see how everybody's doing tonight. And we're just gonna do it big. We're just gonna do it big. Your country baby's right there in front of the jug, right there. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all. Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna chop this thing up now. Look, if there are any Saints fans that come in here, I want to let y'all know that it ain't no hate or nothing. You know, Thank you so much, country baby. I appreciate you. Think about Roni. She a sweet old girl, y'all. She a sweet old girl. Whew, boy, man, that's some good water right there. All right, man. So, like I said, it's your boy Big Low Country. What we're doing is we're just gonna break down some of this film from this New Orleans Saints Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, bro. So, I don't know if y'all seen the title. Basically, uh, I wasn't trying to gaslight or anything like that. I just wanted to, you know, let all y'all know, Saints fans and just regular football fans know that when it comes to Drew Brees, it was time. It was time. I hate to say this, but um, if we look at this film right here, just the way that first of all, just the way that everybody's crowded up on the line of scrimmage. You see, we got those four down linemen, and then we got those linebackers shifted over, one deep safety. Now look, in 2012 and 2013, this would have never happened. It wouldn't have been a case where people are just crowding the line of scrimmage and playing tight on these receivers like they're playing tight on them. Y'all see that? No, everybody looks like it's a type of man coverage situation. Everybody's up and playing tight, but it's just one of those things, man, where they didn't respect Drew Brees in this game, man. We're just going to take a look at this particular play here, see how it unfolds. Y'all know I pretty much say the same thing every time. See how it unfolds, and then we're just going to come back and break it down. I'm going to break it down with my coaching staff, and we're just going to see what we got here, Bo. We're just going to see what we got here. All right, so let's take a look at this one here and see what we got. Oh, you seen that? Devin White, he's looking like he's trying to come down off of that blitz, see what's going on with him. Then he kind of dipped back on him. Drew Brees audible and out. Usually when a quarterback audibles out like that, he's trying to go to something quick hitting. So if I say, hey, this guy right here, he looks like he's trying to come down, acting like he want to come down here and take my head off. Well, doggone. We need to do something. We can get this ball out quick. Hot call. Let's go. So let's take a look at it. See what Drew Brees did in this particular case. So you see he's making his audible, making his call. Something that Matt Ryan doesn't do enough. All right, so look, you see that they brought him. But we see here, look, man coverage across the board. And look how everybody's playing that man coverage. Look at there. 45 degrees. 45 degrees. He's head up on Michael Thomas right here. But, I mean, still, everybody's playing good man coverage. Everybody's getting hands on him. And, that's just good man coverage, Bo. So Drew Brees basically is one of those cases where, like I said, in 2012, 2013, I wouldn't, if I was a defensive coordinator, I wouldn't want to see this. But, it's one of those things, man, where it's like, we don't respect Drew Brees anymore. Avalanche, what's going on, Pelican? I see you, family. I hope you're doing good down there. Miss Joy, what's going on, Miss Joy? I see you back. So look, basically, we're just talking about this Tampa Bay and this Saints game. So basically, we're just gonna break everything down here, and I'm just basically talking about how people don't even respect Drew Brees anymore. It's one of those cases where, he ain't even, we're playing man coverage all across the board on him with one single high safety. So as a quarterback, if I see that, I'm feeling disrespected. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to me as a quarterback as well to make sure that we make the right throw in the situation here. All right, so let's see here. It looks like after they brought that blitz, they brought one extra guy, and they flushed him out to his right. Drew just didn't make the throw that he needed to throw, Bo. He didn't make the throw that he needed to. Now, this is what I'm saying right here, y'all. Whenever I talk about this, in cases like this back in the day, Drew Brees, he would have made that throw 11 out of 10 times. It's just not in the cards anymore. You hate to see it because nobody want to get old. But at the end of the day, Father Time is undefeated. At the end of the day. Man, you gotta give that boy Clinton Murphy some. You gotta give him something for making that play. Cause look at, hey man, let's get it, GA. Hey fam, I want you to know that we have been keeping you and your family in our prayers. So thank you so much for chilling out with us, man. And hey, we hope everybody doing good, fam. We hope everybody doing good. We'll continue to keep y'all in our prayers, bro. So let's take a look at how Clinton Murphy played this. Because one of the biggest things that I see is, first of all, we know that boy Slant Thomas, he's, whenever he gets off of that line of scrimmage, that boy is throwing hands, and he come off the line of scrimmage almost like a doggone defensive lineman. And I love it. Like people pick on that man, and people talk about, all he does is run slant routes or run out routes. But look, if it works, it works. If you can't guard me, you can't guard me, and I don't care. So just watch how he just throws this man over to the side, almost like he's playing on the defensive line. You tell he played that DM back when he was in high school. Watch this right here. Gave him that outside in, get off of me. Then he got out. He actually had him beat. If Drew Brees would have put it out in front of him, he would have had him beat. But, like I said, the title of this video is Drew Brees is the reason why New Orleans Saints lost this game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bo. If I'm lying, I'm flying. But it's simple and plain. Now, if you look at Drew Brees, his footwork ain't the best. But, you getting chased and you feeling that pressure. You ain't finna just stop and set your feet. That's one thing that I love about Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan stops and sets his feet. He don't care who's coming. One thing you got to say about Matt, boy, he one tough sucker, boy. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him. I see y'all in there talking in the chat. What's going on, Miss Joy? What's going on, Coach Joy? What's going on, Coach? Let's get it. What's going on, Coach? What's going on, Coach Ronnie May? We see y'all in there. And look, if y'all see anything about this film that, you want to add to it, make sure that you let us know. Now we're just going to look at this thing from the pretty side. This is what I always talk about, that pretty side, whenever we look at film breakdown. I love it, man. So, Devin White, he's lined up right here, and he's actually gonna show that he's gonna blitz. He's gonna give him that little bit, and then he's gonna take it back. Drew Brees, he's gonna make that hot route because he's definitely gonna feel that like that pressure's coming. So it's definitely one of those things where you got to give Drew that credit. So we're gonna watch it here. Let's watch it. Watch how Devin give him that little. You seen that? 1, 2, 3. Let's watch that again. Y'all watch. Y'all keep an eye on 45. Keep an eye on 45. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he ain't hiking. I'm finna fall back. Watch him. Keep your eye on him again. He ready to go. Boom. He actually went to the other side. I almost got to him. Drew Brees just wasn't ready. Drew Brees just wasn't ready. Like I said, 5-6 years ago, that would have been a first down all day. But, it's one of those cases where I'm saying, man, Drew, he couldn't get the ball off like he used to, because whenever you're running to your right like that, it's one of those cases where you're off of your feet, so it's only going to be straight arm strength. And in cases like that, this is what I mean when I said Drew Brees literally lost the New Orleans Saints this game because his arm strength. He just didn't have that pop in that shoulder to get that ball down the field, man. He didn't have that pop. But it'd be like that sometimes. We all get older. Lord knows Big Low Country done got old, boy. I can't do it like I used to, but it'd be like that sometimes. I ain't even mad at it, boy. I ain't even mad at it. Now, one play that I wanted to look at, y'all, was this doggone trick play here. Jameis Winston throwing this touchdown against his former team. I thought this play was beautiful, man. It really made me feel good because anytime you get a chance to doggone go at your opponent, which used to be your former team, it's a beautiful thing. So I really loved it, man. I really loved it. And y'all see here, got all these ugly Mardi Gras colored seats in the fake men's. I don't know. I just noticed that, but yeah, man. Yeah. Ronnie May said that she don't feel like Drew Brees ready to retire. What in the world? What's going on, Miss Maggie T? Y'all already know, man. Big Low Country representing AFN to the fullest. Y'all already know what time it is. Atlanta Falcons Nation. If y'all here, y'all ain't subscribed over there, make sure that y'all subscribe to Atlanta Falcons Nation, man. Much love. That's my family all day. All right, man. So look. Let's keep your eye on this play here. One thing that y'all want to keep your eye on is that keep your eye on Jameis. Anytime that you got a running back there that's taking a direct snap, you always want to keep your eye on something. But it's like I tell my players all the time, you want to treat every play like it's a trick play at the end of the day. So in cases like this, especially my safety, this is where my safety is supposed to make his money. Big Low Country, I always talk about it. I talk about it all the time. These are plays where the players make their money. So in this particular case, my safety, this was your job. Especially if you're the single high safety. We learned that back in high school, Bo. Like, you don't let that man get past you. You don't let nobody get past you. If it's a run, then you come up the field. But that's why you got to trust your other 10 teammates. You're supposed to be cleanup. You're supposed to be the trash man. You clean up everything that spills over. But in this case, our safety let us down. Bruce Arians, he need to put a foot in this man. Keep it on him. Boom. He bit. He's running over here. Everybody's running with Alvin Kamara. So y'all keep your eye on this now. Keep your eye on this. Keep your eye on Alvin Kamara. Keep your eye on your safety. Because at the end of the day, he's supposed to keep his eye on in the backfield like Alvin Kamara is a quarterback, but he has to make sure that nobody gets past him. Now, I definitely give credit to my wide receiver, because he's gonna fake this block so beautiful. I mean, so beautiful. You can tell he went to the Juilliard School of Acting, because he's gonna get hands. He's gonna find somebody to get hands on. He's gonna squeak out of there, and after he squeaks out of there, he's going up the field. He's going up the field, and you can actually tell that he kind of pulled off. He wasn't even running as fast as he could because he was so open. Beautiful play, beautiful play. So let's put it in slow mo. Check it out. See what we got on this one. All right. So we know that it's man coverage. We know that it's man coverage. And what did I tell y'all? What we tell y'all every week in film study. Anytime that cornerback, anytime he's willing to come across the whole line of scrimmage, come across the line, we know that it's man coverage. Because if it's zone coverage, he has to make sure that he takes care of his zone. So whenever he put him in motion, they knew it was man coverage. So as soon as Jameis Winston seen that, he said, "Oh man, we might have something." He said, "Oh shoot, they in man coverage. That means it's a man on man kind of situation. All we have to do is make sure that this guy bites. Either he's going to bite down or he's going to bite to the side. Either way, I'm going to have this guy running up the middle of the field." So let's keep on looking at it, see how it unfolds. Terror Artist 404 said, "Yep, that's man coverage." And y'all know Terror Artist 404 knows, because he's the Madden god. I watch him almost every day burn people who try to play man coverage and blitz on him. And he burned his draws out. Much love to my homeboy Terror Artist 404. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him. That is Atlanta Falcons Nation family, man. All right, so let's take a look at this in slow motion here. All right, so you see everybody's coming down. Everybody's coming down. Even my safety, he's coming down. Everybody has their eyes in the backfield. They're thinking, okay, well, look, if he does hand it off, because we have this lead blocker here, somebody got to eat this blocker up and somebody got to get this jet sweep. If not, if he keeps it, we have to trust our man on the backside. Check this out here. Okay, so everybody's biting. Everybody's biting. He did hand it off. He did hand it off. Now, look, this right here is where number 33 needs to yell something, because he sees Jameis Winston's going backwards. Anytime you have a play where somebody's running backwards after the ball is snapped, one of the best things you might need to do is start moving to the side or moving backwards, Bo. You might want to start moving to the side or moving backwards. And I see Miss Maggie T and Miss Joy in here hollering at each other. Those are two of the biggest Atlanta Falcons fans that I know in the Atlanta Falcons fan base. Anytime y'all want to talk about some football with a beautiful young lady, make sure that y'all talk to Miss Maggie T and Miss Joy. All right, so check us out now. Oh, you see that? We got a reverse. That's when everybody's supposed to start screaming, "Reverse, reverse." Everybody find a man. Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, keep your eye on number 10. While all of this is going on, you keep your eye on number 10. He's going to get lost in the shuffle. Watch him. Watch him. You see him here? He's getting lost in the shuffle. While he got lost in the shuffle, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone downfield. Wide open. Wide open, guys. Look at this. Look at this right here. This right here looks like an Atlanta Falcons defense. What in the world, Bo? I got my homeboy Mad Mike in here. What's going on, fam? I see you, bro. Mad Mike, that's my family. That's my family. So look, fact of the matter is that Jameis Winston threw almost half as many yards as Drew Brees on one play ball. What in the world, Bo? He threw almost half as many yards as Drew Brees on one play. So let's take a look at it. We're going to look at it from the beginning, because I think this play is just beautiful. I think it's just beautiful. Keep your eye on number 10. And y'all keep your eye on the safety and everybody. We're going to see how it unfolds. Reverse, reverse. Alvin Kamara, he's squeaking out. Jameis looked at him first, but look at this. You got 4 people on Alvin Kamara. You got 4 people on Alvin Kamara. Another thing that you want to take a look at, these offensive linemen right here, you got all these guys bumping into each other so much. You got 3 offensive linemen over here. They're over here in the book club. These guys over here just chilling, talking about where they're gonna eat at after they get put out for the season. These boys over here screaming 1, 2, 3, Cancun. You got 4 offensive linemen just standing here with nothing to do. 4 guys over here on defense, and you just got a man running up the middle of the field. What in the world, Bo? What in the world? Beautiful play. That's why I say, man, a lot of people might knock me because I am a Falcons fan, but at the end of the day, Sean Payton, one of the best play callers in the NFL. If I'm lying, I'm flying. All day. Now, look, coaches, y'all make sure that y'all raise my homeboy. Let's get it up in prayer. He has some family members that are dealing with COVID. So y'all make sure that y'all show my homeboy some love, man. Much love to my homeboy. Let's get it, GA. DSGB all day, baby. All right, so we're just looking at it in the full motion. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Y'all already know we're going to look at it from the pretty side. Y'all already know what time that is. And Joy said those colors are trash for that Saints seats at the Saints Stadium. I ain't gonna lie to you. And in March and April, those colors are beautiful. All the things that I've seen with those colors. Love New Orleans, man. That's my second home, Bo. I ain't gonna lie to you. Stone Decatur, what's good, coach? I see you in here, man. I see you in here. He said Sean will steal a play from another team and use it. Yes, Sean definitely will do that. But look, man, that's the spirit of competition, man. I ain't knocking them. Like, you do what you got to do to make things work, Bo. I ain't even mad at you. If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. Unfortunately, he didn't steal enough plays because they sitting and watching film just like we are, Bo. So at the end of the day, all the plays that he stole, it don't even make no difference. He's sitting and watching it just like we are. All right, I want to check out another play here. I think this right here was actually the turning point of the game. And I actually want to talk about this one because that boy Antoine Winfield Jr., boy. You know, if you grow up in the country, you hear people talk about, boy, you do stuff just like your daddy. Now, I don't know if anybody out there remembers Antoine Winfield when he played for the Minnesota Vikings, but man, that boy was a dog. That boy was a dog, and he wasn't no regular dog neither. He was a pit bull with no afro. That boy was a dog. So y'all check me out. This right here is the play that kind of turned the whole game over. Whenever your boy Cook fumbled. But I just want y'all to watch, and once again, y'all will see here what's going on, Ian Miles. What's going on, Coach? I see you in here, fam. Once again, y'all see that Tampa Bay did not respect Drew Brees at all, which is once again the reason. The title of this video is the thesis of this paper, and the thesis of this paper is that Drew Brees is the reason why the Saints lost on Sunday. And one of the reasons why they lost is that they just legitimately did not respect Drew Brees. So check this out. One thing that you teach your players, your wide receivers, your tight ends, your running backs, if it's a case, if you ever stack somebody, and stacking is whenever, you know, you're in front of your defender, because whenever you're in front of your defender, you can do anything that you want to do with them. Now, whenever you're in front of your defender and you just caught a pass, you better tuck that thing, Bo. You better tuck that thing like your life depends on it. Because the first thing somebody's going to do, because look, they already got the draws burnt off. First thing they're going to do is they're going to start reaching. They're going to stry to hit that fatty meat up under your arm and try to knock that ball out. That's why we always teach guys to hold that thing high and tight. I teach my guys, hold it like you get ready to punch yourself in the chin all day. So check us out now. And you know what? Big old Kuntry, I'm finna give y'all a coaching secret. I ain't finna lie. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just had to take a sip, man. I'm just had to take a sip. Now look, I tell y'all this all the time. What's in my cup is in my cup. It might be water and it might be moonshine, but if you see me smiling, that just means I'm happy to see you. I'm finna give y'all one of my coaching secrets. I'm finna give this coaching secret after we watch this video. Fumble. But that boy White, that boy was all over the field, wasn't he? All right. So one of my coaching secrets that I do with my players, to try to keep them from fumbling, because fumbling is basically just learning how to hold the ball, hold the ball high and tight the way you're supposed to. Some coaches, they do the whole, you got to walk around with the ball all day, and anybody can knock it out your hand. So you walk around with the ball at school all day. If anybody knock it out your hand, you got to do 20 push-ups right there. But, I don't think that works. Country baby, did anybody ever do that at Westlake?
What?
You ever see anybody carrying the football around school? Yeah. They were trying to knock it out their arm?
Yeah, I never knew what that was about.
Yeah. So, but what I did, I used to have my players running. We used to find a small watermelon that's not too big. And I used to have them run with the watermelon. And like whenever they ran with that watermelon, they learned like it just makes sure that it's heavy, so it's easier to drop it. I used to tell them like, look, if that watermelon split open by the end of practice today, you're gonna have to give me at least 20 gashes, at least. It depends on how bad the fumble is, and it depends on how good I'm feeling, and it depends on what my wife is cooking tonight. If she cooking something that I like, you'll just do 20. If not, you better. I hope you brought some Gatorade. So, look, on this particular play, your boy Jared Cook, he actually ran a rub route, and once again, like I said, they were running that man coverage. Antoine Winfield, he played good coverage on him. At the end of the day, there's only so much that you can do with these rub routes, and I legitimately hate them. I hate them because I kind of feel like it's cheating. But to each his own. Some people could do it, some people can't. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, I don't like it. But if I need a first down, I've definitely called some of these. Play call was Tomahawk Seminole. That's what it was. Tomahawk Seminole. Hot read, check with coach, Tomahawk Seminole. That's what we would do. 3rd and 2, we need one. We can't get nothing up the middle. I run a rub route in a minute. That's basically what they did here. But man, that boy Antoine Winfield Jr., check this out. Y'all look at this. So he's beat. Jared Cook got him by a good. He got him by a good yard and a half. He got him stacked. Y'all see that? So he caught it. Boom. Peanut punch. That's when the game turned around right there. Man Mike said road routes are protected by the NFL. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's literally pass interference. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at this one to see if this was a pass interference call. Offensive pass interference. So basically, offensive pass interference is anytime you go and you engage a block before the ball is being thrown by the quarterback, that's offensive pass interference. So what these guys do is that they just act like they're going to run a regular route, then they just get in people's way. So if you watch, if we watch this wide receiver here, Like he's not even looking like he's trying to run a route. He's literally looking like he's just trying to get in somebody's way. Look at him. He even throws the elbow. He even throw the bow like he was in the club in 2001. Watch this. He's just trying to get in his way. So yeah, man, these rub routes, I hate them, but I will use them all day, any day, every day. All right, man. So after these boys fumbled it, like I said, that changed the whole complexity of the game. I actually think that it was one of those cases where it was still close enough of a game where Drew Brees could have won it. But like I said, Drew Brees is the reason why the Saints lost this game on Sunday. Now, I want to highlight a touchdown that we seen, and it was actually from somebody who I never would have expected seeing it from. I never would have thought I would be saying that Leonard Fournette would have caught a touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the divisional round of the playoffs. I never, but I guess monkeys do fall out of trees sometimes, Bo. All right, so let's take a look at this one. We're gonna take a look at these route concepts and this route concept. Then we're gonna take a look at the defense. Now, I want y'all to keep your eye on this. Just watch the difference between the way that the defense played Drew Brees and the way that this defense played Tom Brady just on this particular play. Tom Brady was still successful. He still scored a touchdown, but just take a look at it. All right, so first thing that I noticed on this one is that we're talking about zone coverage. This is a zone coverage situation. They're just respecting them. Me, myself, whenever I do get in the red zone, Interior Artist 404, I think I've told you this a few times while you were playing Madden, and it actually worked for you. You get in that red zone, depending on your personnel, or just run cover three. Just run cover three. Run cover three and let your linebackers take care of everything 5 yards behind that line of scrimmage. You should be fine. But it looks like they're running a modified cover two here. Everybody's, trying to keep their eyes forward and engaged. Cartier, what's going on, fam? Hey, coaching staff, y'all make sure that y'all holler at Cartier Walker. Cartier said, "You taking my Bucks against A?" Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I cannot take your Bucks. Aaron Rodgers is going to burn them boys' draws off. They had a good game. It was a nice, feel-good story. But at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers is finna kill them boys. I feel sorry for the Bucks. It was a nice run. I hope that the fans are at the stadium to welcome them whenever they come home. That's all I can tell you. Coach Wilder Smith, what's going on, man? Coach Wilder Smith repping the 9-1 Deuce. I know you probably went down there to Ellis Meat Market down there in Statesboro, Mr. Wallace. All right, so let me see here. So, like I was saying, on this play, they run that zone coverage. While they were running it, everybody just got kind of caught up. But I never would have thought that I would have seen Leonard Fournette catching the doggone touchdown in the divisional playoffs. Oh, he robbed them. Y'all seen this? All right, so keep an eye on Leonard Fournette coming out the backfield. Give me one moment here. All right, so y'all keep your eye on Leonard Fournette coming out the backfield. So, look, man, anytime you're in a situation where you're going up against a linebacker, I definitely think you got a running back going up against a linebacker that can catch. I think that it's one of those cases where you got to make sure that he's one of those guys that can actually do it. You got to have somebody like a Foyer. You got to have somebody like a Debo, somebody like a Devin White, because I want y'all to keep your eye on this linebacker that's trying to guard Leonard Fournette out of all people. I can't believe I'm saying this. All right. So y'all just keep your eye on this linebacker. What we say is we made him sit on the toilet. That's what we say. Whenever you got a guy that make you go down like that, make him sit on the toilet. All right, keep your eye on him right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. I was trying to use my other system, but unfortunately it got messed up on me. Hopefully next week I can have it updated and be good to go so I can draw on the screen for y'all. Because Kuntry baby, she's been working on it all week. And I definitely want to thank her for that. That's my baby. That's my number one support team right there, man. But yeah. Keep your eye on the linebacker. I can't draw it right now, but keep your eye on this linebacker here. He's gonna sit down on this toilet, y'all. He's gonna sit down on this toilet. Oh, he had to take that rock back. He was looking like he was back in 2005. I like it where you rock your hips and wave and sip. Watch him. Got him right there. Leonard Fournette did push off a little bit. We do got to give him that. He did push off a little bit. But at the end of the day, you got open. As long as you can get open and the referees ain't calling nothing, you doing good, Bo. You doing good. We'll always take a look at it from the pretty side. Let's see how he made that man sit down a little bit and then pushed him off. The man was out there pushing off like Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas out there doing all that pushing off and ain't catch nothing. Yeah. For the last film study for the Saints, I'm pretty sure they showed this play multiple times. And I'm pretty sure that coach probably froze it right here. Oh, wait a minute. We got a new one to the coaching staff. Cartier. What's going on, Cartier? Cartier said, I just subscribed you, my family, from CT to Atlanta. Hey, fam, welcome to the coaching staff. You already know what time it is. Hey, all my coaches, y'all make sure that y'all welcome Cartier to the coaching staff. Much love, fam. Much love. Ms. Ronnie Morgan said, welcome to the coaching staff. Let's get it. GA said, RIP to Hank Aaron, living legend, here in the A. Definitely, man. Hey, I want to tell you something about that, bro. My dad, he was a huge baseball fan. My family, they actually, worked in the cotton fields, worked in the tobacco fields, and he talked all the time about how whenever he seen Hank Aaron do what he did, he always talked about how it inspired him, man. And the way that it inspired him, it made my dad do great things in his life before he passed away. So, much love to Hank Aaron. Such a big influence in so many people's lives. And yeah, he was definitely a legend here in Atlanta, man. Right there off of Cascade. All right. So man, y'all got Big Low Country over here getting emotional, boy. I tell you. Yeah, man. So yeah, Leonard Fournette catching the touchdown pass in the divisional playoffs for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I never thought I would have seen it, Bo. But hey, I guess monkeys do fall out of trees sometimes, Bo. Man. All right, so at this point in the game, Drew Brees had only thrown one interception. So at this point in the game, Drew Brees only threw one interception. And it was still a tight game. Like, they were tied 20-20, going into the fourth quarter. But in the words of Kanye West and Selena Johnson, it all falls down. It all falls down, bro. And this is one of those main plays where it all fell down, man. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me take this thing back. Now, I heard Miss Joy said kill my draft. What you talk about, Miss Joy? I know you ain't playing no fantasy football over there. But if you are, make sure that you let Big Low Country know in the future, because I definitely come over there and whoop up on y'all. Y'all know I'm a fantasy football legend. Oh, your Leonard Fournette killed the draft. Hey, you should have knew better than drafting Leonard Fournette. Come on now. Come on. Leonard Fournette, he needed one of those coaches that would make him mad. So y'all know that my name is Big Low. Everybody been calling me Big Low for a long time. So I had a coach whenever I wasn't performing to the best of my ability. Y'all guess what this joker would call me? This joker would call me Big Low Ciento.
Sorry.
This joker would call me Big Low Ciento. Leonard Fournette, he one of those guys who needed somebody like that would make him mad, because whenever I got mad, that's whenever I was performing my best. All right, so Drew Brees, once again, let's just take a look at this play. 2nd and 8. We got a 2nd and 8, man. So, like I said, 23-20. Saints are behind by 3 points. This is one of those situations where we got to make sure, if I'm on the offense, I'm coaching, I'm telling my quarterback, let's just make sure we protect the ball. We just need a field goal. Ain't no need in, playing ridiculous. We need to just do what we need to do. All right. So check us out here. All right, so we're actually going to break down this formation. I know we hadn't really broke down formations because I just been talking about how bad that boy Drew Brees been playing. And I see that my homeboy Cartier said that Vita Vea, he said that AR-12 gonna be in trouble. Man, Vita Vea ain't finna do nothing. That boy gonna be discount double checking all day long. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over by the second quarter, Cartier. You'll be watching film with us. So just make sure that you have all your fishing equipment ready. 1, 2, 3, Cancun. That's all I gotta say to you. All right, so we actually gonna break this one down. We got 2 tight end set to the top, and we got trips to the left, offset. Alvin Kamara in the backfield. So let's take a look at this one, see what we got. And you know what? Let's go ahead and look at it in regular motion first, then we're actually going to break it down. Now, like I said, this is one of those cases where this one didn't have anything to do with Drew Brees' arm strength. This one was just what Drew Brees, he just made the wrong read. And maybe it was one of those cases where he made the wrong read because he felt pressured to do more because he know that he'd been playing terribly. He knew that this was his last time playing in the Superdome. Unbeknownst to him, it was his last time playing, period, most likely. But let's take a look at it. Now, keep your eye on Alvin Kamara. I say that this one right here is on Drew Brees. The reason I say this is because as a quarterback, you have to make sure that you're reading the body language of your receiver. So if we look at this in slow-mo, and while we're looking at this in slow-mo, keep your eye on the defense to see how this defense is playing this one. So as y'all can see here, they're zoned out. They're letting everybody come to them. Rushing 4. They got 7 back. So basically, this is when you especially need to make sure that you read where your player is going. Make sure that you're reading their body language. This is where Matt Ryan and Julio Jones really get along well at. And people always sleep on how well quarterbacks and wide receivers know each other. Hey, man, Cartier Walker, he said follow him on Twitch. Y'all go follow Cartier Walker, and y'all make sure that y'all pick on him whenever the Buccaneers are getting their backs blown out in the second quarter on Sunday. It's all love, Cartier. It's all love, man. It's all love. So you see here, they're playing that zone coverage now. Keep an eye on Alvin Kamara. He's looking like he's running 9. He's running seams. He's running seams. He don't even look like he's getting ready to turn around. He's not even really looking like he's getting ready to turn around. So while he's going, Drew Brees, he's already letting the ball go. Now, I don't know if it's one of those cases where he's going to throw his inside shoulder, or if it was one of those cases where he thought he was going to hitch back inside or hitch back in outside. But y'all see Alvin Kamara, he's looking. I mean, he's still in full dead sprint. He turned around. He was running seams. Y'all see that? He was running seams. So the thing is that wide receivers, they count steps. They know when to turn their head around. So if you look, you keep your eye on Alvin Kamara. If you look, he's going to turn his head around almost as soon as the ball gets there. Look at him. So the ball's out. He's just turning his head around. This was just a miscommunication on Drew Brees. Now, I think all these people sitting in here in his lap, that probably is not helping the situation because the Buccaneers got a great pass rush. I guess this is what Cartier was talking about with Vita Vea. Vita Vea was in there in Drew Brees' lap. He could smell the peppermint on his breath. That's how close he was to him. But at the end of the day, it's one of those cases where it was just a miscommunication. Now look, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Cartier's on Twitch. Cartier said he plays GTA and everything on Twitch. Now look, I need everybody who's watching this video right now, in the sound of my voice, I need y'all to, if you're getting anything of importance from this video, if you're learning anything from this video, or if y'all just like my accent, y'all just like big low country jokes, make sure that you like this video. Please do a country boy a favor and like this video. I would really appreciate it. All right, so look, Cartier, I'm going to go ahead and tell you on this play right here, we really can't say that the Buccaneers played good defense. I mean, am I wrong for saying that? I mean, because they just did what they were supposed to do. Like, if you keep your eye on Devin White, like he was just playing the zone. I mean, I guess we could go ahead and say that, they had a great pass rush. Yeah, so we could go ahead and say they played good defense on this play. I mean, Drew Brees could have made a better throw or a better read, but is it one of those cases I just don't want to give credit to the Buccaneers? Is that what it is? But I don't know. Now, in the chat, Miss Joyce, she already talking about the meds kicking in. She getting ready to log on out for the evening. All right, coaches, y'all make sure that y'all tell Miss Joy bye. And we'll see you on the next go round, Miss Joy. Thank you so much for chilling out with a country boy and the coaching staff. We really appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look at this one right here from the pretty side. Wait a minute. Ronald Morgan said I sound like I'm hating. Of course I'm hating. The Saints and the Buccaneers are playing in the divisional playoffs, and we're sitting at home with a 4-12 record. Yes, I'm hating. Very much so. Very much so. All right, so looking at this one from the pretty side, just talking about this pass rush that they had. I mean, they got a pretty good pass rush on them. Drew Brees just made a terrible read. He didn't read his running back's body language. Uh-oh, I'm getting in trouble. Ms. Ronald Morgan said I'm supposed to be unbiased. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Buccaneers played good defense. Aaron Rodgers is not scared and he's not shaking. If Aaron Rodgers is shaking, it's just because he's cold. He ain't scared for no other reason. He ain't shaking for no other reason. Aaron Rodgers gonna be doing the Dougie in Lambeau Field on Sunday. All right, man. I just got one more play. I just want to look over with y'all, and y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Man, this wow. I'm just sitting here. I just realized that this might be the last play that Drew Brees. This might be the last pass that Drew Brees ever thrown. Just crossed my mind. All right. So let's take a look at this one. So by now, they're just changing things up. It's looking like they're going to zone out. I don't know what number 24. Well, number 24, he's out here tough on. This looks like this is no catch Thomas because he hadn't done nothing the whole game. So big guys like this that can't run, if you got a quarterback with the right skill set, yeah, you play tight on him. Because if he does something to actually get a pass off and get free, it's not like he's going to burn you. Like he can catch a quick pass, but if you could throw that timing off, you always want to do that, man. You always want to do that. I got Troy Aikman in here, y'all. It's my homeboy Troy Aikman. He's part of the coaching staff. I don't know if I ever told y'all that Troy Aikman is part of my coaching staff, man. Much love, Troy. Got a Hall of Fame coaching staff. I'm about like them boys down there in Jackson with Dion. Got this Hall of Fame coaching staff over here. All right, so let's take a look at this one here, see how it unfolds, then we're going to break it down. What was Drew thinking? What in the world was that? I'm pretty sure there were a lot of Saints fans like, no, baby. No, Drew. What are you doing, Drew? I was just sitting here listening to 400 Degrees and you just over here throwing interceptions. I was just over here listening to the block is hot, baby. You just over here throwing interceptions, Drew. I mean, it's really not a bad pass on Drew, to be completely honest with you. It was just your wide receiver just can't catch. He just dropped the pass. He got hit in the face mask with it. I don't know if I would have. I mean, just looking at this, I mean, it's actually a pretty good read. It's actually a pretty good read. Like, why? He just dropped it. He couldn't catch. He just couldn't catch, man. That's all it is to it. You know what? Ronan may say I'm not supposed to be unbiased. I'm going to be completely unbiased on this one. I can't say nothing bad about Drew on this one. That's all on the wide receiver, Bo. Y'all know Big Low Country. If it's on him, it's on him. But I can't say nothing bad about this one, y'all. That was Cook. That was Cook that dropped that too. But they need to get Cook out of New Orleans. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whenever they signed Cook, I thought it was a heck of a signing, to be completely honest with you. But I'm glad they have him now. All right, man. Well, look, it's your boy Big Low Country. Y'all already know what time it is. Now, before I let y'all go, any of the concepts or anything that we talked about, did y'all have any questions about it? Because I already know that my coaching staff in the comments, I already know that everybody out there was filling everybody else in. So I already know that my assistant coaches are on point. But y'all got any questions for the head coach, Coach Big Low Country? See, that's how you want your coaching staff to be. That's how you want your coaching staff to be. They handle everything. All I got to do is just answer questions at the press conference. That's how you want it to be. I just talked to the newspaper. I talked to the reporters at the press conference. And then I stand there and look nice in my outfit on game day. And then every now and then I decide if we go for it on fourth down or not. That's what you want. That's what you want. Coaching staff doing it big. I appreciate my coaching staff. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on and checking me out. Hey, make sure that you like. Make sure you subscribe. Troy Aikman said, how many times will Aaron Rodgers get sacked and how many times will he fumble? 0 and 0, Bo. 0 and 0. Cartier Walker said, make sure you go live when the Bucs are balling at halftime. Well, I guess I won't be going live then, Bo. Bucs ain't gonna be balling at no halftime. Only balling they're gonna be doing is listening to Jim Jones. That's the only balling them boys gonna be doing. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all chilling out with the coach. Much love. Thank y'all so much. Rise up, 8 time down.